MJ punches Paul directly in the face. At first, she hates Paul, but as time moves on in that alternate dimension, she starts to fall for him. Or I can say, Paul did something to MJ that she chooses Paul over Peter, who supported and protected MJ all his life. So after the villain, Benjamin Rabin, sent MJ and Peter into a post-apocalyptic universe, the duo are struggling with the mutant monsters, and right at the time, they meet with Paul, who saves them from those creatures and bring them to his hideout. Paul reveals he was a colleague of Rabin, and as Peter has already stopped the ceremony of bringing the Mayan god Vaib into their 616 universe, so they will kill Spider-Man for their plan to be successful. But suddenly, the Mayan god attacks their base and tries to kill Spider-Man, so to save his life, MJ sends Peter away to their universe. The process kills the Mayan god, but unfortunately, MJ is trapped in that dimension with Paul. One day later, MJ is still waiting for Peter in that hideout. Paul tries to convince her that it is not safe for them to stay in this place. Rabin knows they are here and Peter is also gone, so if they want to survive, they need to move. But as Paul grabs MJ's hand, MJ punches him in the face and she breaks into tears and tells him he doesn't know Peter. He is coming back for her. He can leave if he wants to, but she is not going anywhere. And MJ also wants Paul not to touch her again. By holding a piece of Peter's suit, MJ stays there and Paul decides to repair this place. And as days have passed, Paul begins to work on a device that uses symbols to create different powers. But 3 months later, Rabin attacks their base. The duo manage to hurt him and force him to run away, but they also get hurt. And that time, MJ realizes they can't stay here. So by grabbing their tools and gadgets, 1 week later, they leave their base. They wander from one place to another looking for foods and shelters. And another 3 months later, when they are searching for foods, they find 2 little kids in an abandoned house. So MJ decides to take them in their journey as it is not safe for them to survive in this place. There are no signs of their parents and these kids have watched many horrible things. Paul tells MJ that taking these kids will make the situation harder. Hiding, finding foods for them, they have to be realistic. But MJ shuts him down, tells Paul that she is not leaving them, and if they are too much trouble for him, then he can go. Paul says sorry that he wasn't meant that. MJ also tells him she knows he wouldn't leave them alone. And as time passes, they all start to behave like a true family. MJ builds a special bond with those kids, and Paul finally finishes up the device that he was working on, and he gives it to MJ for her safety. And from that time, the two fall for each other. They are happy with those kids. They build their new home, fighting monsters, growing foods. They become a real family, and MJ begins to love Paul. But their happiness didn't last long, as the villain Rabin breaks into their new home and begins to attack them. He critically injures Paul, and as he about to take MJ's life, right at that time, a portal opens up and Spider-Man appears. He jumps on Rabin, and as the two were fighting, Paul manages to gather his strength and enters the blade of decay into Rabin's chest and ends his life. Peter is so much happy to see MJ again, but as he tries to reunite, MJ avoids that and tells Peter he has been gone for almost 4 years, and now she is with Paul and their 2 kids. And she also tells Peter she can't be with him anymore as she is not leaving Paul and her kids, and she broke up with Peter. MJ plays a vital role in Peter's life. For Peter, she changed her particle attitude. She always supported him in his happy and sad days. She was the best girl in Peter's life. But the current Spider-Man comics just completely ruined their relation by introducing Paul. And it seems MJ is not coming back in Spider-Man's life. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.